action.
My name is Ian Lever. I'm a resident of Nassau. First time to Andros, obviously first time to the resort. Had a great 4 days. Not too interested in water sports because living here the water is too cold. But I have thoroughly enjoyed the nature walks. I've enjoyed visiting the blue holes, of which I've seen several on my other trips to the other islands. I am not a fan of Florida. I much prefer to vacation in the Bahamas. I think more residents should spend their dollars within the island communities, and this is what we have tried to do. The best part of the trip, I think, was perhaps our bike ride yesterday, where we went up through, what is it, Lovely Hill? Love Hill? Love Hill, and on the bush medicine walk and out to the Blue Hole. Absolutely fascinating.
And I'm Anne, Ian's better half. And I'm Bahamian, and this is my first time here. I'm almost ashamed to admit. And when we were coming over in Nassau, when we mentioned to various people we were coming to Andros, they went, "Why are you going there?" Well, I can go home now and tell them, you must come, and you must come to Small Hut Bay. And I would just ditto everything Ian said about the nature trails and the walks and the biking. I like the fact that the environmental edge to everything here. It's family friendly, children friendly. There's something to do despite the weather. We just didn't have time to sit back and do nothing, so we had a great time. The people that work here, it's one of the most special things, I think, are the evening meals and the intermingling of the staff.
With all the people you meet here.
And all the people you meet. And everybody's been great, friendly, helpful, well worth it.
Okay, awesome. And you brought some friends with you?
Yes, they did. We are Maureen and Eric Blanchard from Beaconsfield, Quebec, Canada. And we're really happy to be here. We visit our friends in Nassau very frequently. And we have been to Eleuthera, we've been to Harbour Island, we've been to Rose Island, we've been to other places, but we had never been to Andros, so this is why we're here. We've had a marvelous time, right?
We have, yes.
Doing wonderful walks every morning. We've done bike rides. We have not been swimming. The water at this point is too cold, just because of the fact that it has been a very cold snap, which does not happen very often here. This is not very often that this happens. I can definitely encourage you in that way.
And that's not
And
that's not milk she's drinking.
and this is not milk. This is a very special drink. Jeff, the owner of this wonderful place,
Climbed a tree.
climbed a tree, or someone climbed a tree to get some coconut water. Did not want coconut milk. This is a gin and coconut water, which was made by Ian, who's an expert at this. And,
Former alcoholic.
and all we can say is absolutely ditto to everything that Anne and Ian have said.
Well, I think it's interesting that there's something to do when the weather's not really hot. You know, it's all right, sort of go off diving every day, but there's also lots of other interesting things to find.
We went to the north of the island where we watched them in a house actually making the straw baskets. It was absolutely wonderful. We've been to the Androsia factory and bought lots of wonderful, for those of you who don't know Androsia, is a wonderful cotton. And it's very batik, it's very bright, and it's very beautiful patterns. And so we have bought quite a lot of fabric to take that with us. And I think also, as Anne said, the meals in the evening are wonderful because it's such a great social time. And we've enjoyed every second. Thoroughly recommend it.
Awesome.